Florida's iconic Lambeau Field. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. No two NFL teams have played more, and we're underway from Lambeau. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wentz to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
12 more yards there and another first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now the handoff comes to Gordon, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
2-yard gain on the play.
Kenny Clark came into the league as one of the youngest players ever to be drafted. He's now one of the unsung leaders of this Packers defense. Went to the Pro Bowl for the first time after the 2019 season.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Brings up
Eddie Goldman on the tackle, a huge man, hard to move out of the way. He's in his 6th year with the Bears out of Florida State.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
A gain of 4.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Jones has it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Aaron Jones.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 27, Rodgers complete. This is Lewis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bears nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Wentz. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Bears nothing.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Able to find Lazard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the big
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And Jeffrey's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
with the handoff.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
12-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well. because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by Kevin King. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
First down, Bears.
On first down, Wentz. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So good field position for the Packers as they 10 at the 40. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Packers 14, Bears 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
From the shotgun, to give to Jones. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. A throw caught by Kumaro. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they...
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Michael Ojemudia. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
On first down, it's Gordon. And it's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. From the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams.
Complete to Jamal.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's second.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's got Lewis. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers, complete to Jones.
Rodgers pass. Complete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs.
and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards. On
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
The 12-yard line.
A give to Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. A 2-yard pickup.
They'll go again to Jones. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
Here's Rodgers operating from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall.
No gain on the play.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jamal Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Packers 21. Bears 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Wentz on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
Go. 20. Check, Mike 42. Don't get nervous. Set.
On 1st down, Patterson. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
quick pass out to Miller. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Here we go. Come on. Check 26, check 27.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
34-yard line.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Mason Crosby for the Packers field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Made by Kevin King.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Here's David Montgomery, second-year man from Iowa State. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Chicago.
Wentz now on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On first and 10, here's Wentz. That's caught by Montgomery. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Wentz's pass.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
13 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Wentz now on first down. Able to get this to Gordon. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Wentz, got to have this one. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 22, Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rodgers looking to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Escaping the pressure right. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chicago.
On first down, Wentz. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. To the end zone, touchdown, Chicago. Carson Wentz, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now.
Makes the score, Packers 24, Bears 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. The give is to Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Tonight's final score.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. People down, holding